ready? Thank you everybody for coming. We're going to scan the audience.
Okay.
Alright, thank you everybody. Hola, me llamo Vicky. ¿Cómo está? Buen tarde. Encantida. Encantada. That means, hello, my name is Vicky. How are you? Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. My speech today is on why everyone should learn Spanish. Learning Spanish is important for every American. 2 reasons why is being able to communicate with our Hispanics, and the chance that our kids are all going to need it in the future is very great. Since several Hispanics live in our community, it is necessary for us to be able to communicate with them. Imagine not being able to understand a word that anyone says. I know people say they come to our country so they should learn our language, but why can't we learn theirs and then teach them to learn ours? I agree they should learn English, but think about if we learn Spanish, we can facilitate communication, make new friends, and also help improve our community. 1 out of every 4 American kids are Hispanic. That is a great number. By 2050, the U.S. will be the largest Spanish-speaking country. According to the article 6 Reasons Why Every American Should Learn Spanish in the Business Insider magazine, February 13th of 2014, even the British are swapping French for Spanish. According to another article I read, 17 Reasons Every American Should Learn Spanish by Daniel Cubas in the Huffington Post, November of 2012, the U.S. Census Bureau says that 12% of Americans speak Spanish. Several people in our community are speaking different languages, so what should we do to help remedy that? We need to learn Spanish. According to Easy Spanish Step-by-Step Guide by Barbara Bresch, we can learn Spanish in 15 easy steps or less. There's a lot of books out there that teach us how to learn Spanish. There's a book, Practice Makes Perfect by Dorothy Richmond. She says we can learn basic Spanish in 1 month or less. That's basic Spanish, but you know that's better than no Spanish. There are many places we can learn Spanish. There are private tutors. There are classes at our local university. There's an Hispanic outreach center, and there are several online programs. There's a book called Spanish Short Stories for Beginners by Ole Richards, which really helps us learn Spanish. I've got that book coming on the way. I found one online place where we can learn Spanish for free. It's called busuu.com. And my 9-year-old son and I have been learning Spanish through it. That's how I was able to say what I did at the beginning of my speech, because I don't know a word of Spanish before that. We should require every kid in kindergarten through 12th grade to take Spanish. We need to write to our senators, petition the school board. We need to offer classes to adults and offer them incentives to take it. Maybe find a grant and offer $100 credit to every adult that takes it. Why learn it? It helps us stand out in the job market. Since Spanish is going to be the 2nd most common language in the world, it has 329 million speakers. An article I read in Psychology Today by Todd West in November of 2009, he reported, learning a second language helps keep the brain young and healthy and can delay the onset of Alzheimer's. Imagine how much better the world can be if we can communicate with many more of our neighbors in the community. We would make new friends. My son Brody played soccer this year, and one kid on his team could not speak any English, and nobody on the team could speak any Spanish. So that poor kid wasn't able to communicate with anybody. It makes me cry. It makes me sad knowing that that's how he had, came to this country, and then that's how we treat them. So let's take action. Let's write our senators and representatives. Write our school board. Sign up for a class. Let's help bridge this language barrier. in our world and community. Change starts with us. I know as my future as a family nurse practitioner, a lot of my patients are going to speak Spanish, and I want to be able to communicate with them, and I want them to be able to communicate to me. If I'm going to tell them they're sick and need some kind of medicine or treatment and I can't even speak their language, they're not going to be likely to do it or to listen to me. And if they're wanting to tell me something in Spanish and I can't understand it, I'm going to be no help to them at all. I know it's very important for my 9-year-old son Brody's future to learn Spanish. Therefore, he and I are signing up for Spanish classes. Please, won't you join us? Adios, hasta pronto. That means goodbye and see you soon.